Hello, hello. I almost played something like a full game today, but then I decided, you know what, I got a pile of probably short horror games that I could go through quickly. Or not necessarily even horror, but weird games. First of which being Unsorted VHS by Mike Klubnica, who previously made Unsorted Horror, which is free on Steam and has 5 small games in it. And I played it. It was pretty alright. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna pay for his next game. Bye, Henry. Yeah, I don't know what this one includes. It could be like an anthology thing like Unsorted Horror was, or it could be something else. Let's find out. You wake up hanging from a ceiling. A box of VHS tapes sits in front of you. You pick up a tape. It softly quivers in your hand, the label reminding you of a distant memory. Suddenly you hear a strange voice. Play the tapes. Find out how you got here. Everything is interlinked. Don't you remember? Eject tapes at any time with G. Can't move. Can only VHS. The cabin anomaly. Can't read that. Can't read that. Let's just start from the beginning. Oh, I can just inspect the tape. I mean, it doesn't help, I still can't read that font. Something primary school. Hey, Havoc. Mountain view. Could be. Hey, Ragn. So what if... Okay. It does mean any time. Alice, do you want to go play at the cabins after school again? It's so fun. I just realized that you don't poof to the cabins that are already open. This will change the game of tag forever. Okay, I've hit the back wall. Is that all there is to this? And the next thing I need to do is check out a different tape. Yeah, alright. Also, for the record, I'm personally not expecting jump scares from this. Just based on how Unsorted Horror was. The Looker. Also, so far there have been very few controls. Hey, Kano. As in, I can't jump, I can't sprint. I haven't been able to interact with anything but that one note so far. And now this. Have I already gone full circle? I didn't find a door. There we go. Did I just walk by the door? Oh yeah, it's in the dark corner, so it's hard to see. Well, I can't open it, so... Alright. Cabin anomaly investor briefing. What was the other one? Just the cabin anomaly. Security room. Alright, cabin anomaly investor briefing. Nature of the anomaly, teleportation. Unmarked location, a branch of the cabin anomaly. One of the 6 cabins seems to be missing. It is unknown how to enter it as... Couldn't read. A precise traced symbol in the center of the cabin material is extraterrestrial. Okay. Shall we assume that the looker is perhaps the 6th cabin? There's really nothing else I can do here. Not at the moment, anyway. Security room. Looks like the GDI logo from Command & Conquer. Can't close. No, there we go. The bottom one is hard to close. I think it's just a bit too far away. Access code to retrieve override key. Okay, that's from the second tape. I think that's where you spawn. Alright, so we need a 4-digit code. Alright. Interesting. I didn't exit that one. Ah, it wasn't where you spawned, it was behind. Ah! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! I have soft lock! I clipped inside the door! Try again. Oh, the key is gone. I assume that means I permanently have it. And this stays open. Alright, so you can make progress within these areas, or tapes. Oh, hello. Can't go any deeper in there. That's surprising and a little disappointing, because I wasn't expecting jump scares. The thing I liked about Unsorted Horror, that it had none. That wasn't a too obnoxious one. But I hope it doesn't become a trend. Right-click to zoom. Alfred Raphael to George Booker, November 1983. George, I'm sending this to you from the Looker, in the hope that it does not find me here. Put the cabin anomaly on full lockdown. Hell, if I were you, I would put the pulse sonar down. The high-level security access code is 4142. I know this is coming out of nowhere, and I am not the one authorized for this, but you have to trust me. I'll try to make my way to you. Alright, thanks Alfred. 4142. Where was it? Security room? Just the briefing? Lockdown reverted. Sounds like a bad idea. Hang on. Thought I heard like a burning sound. There definitely is a sound, but... that's it. Where to? The cabin anomaly. Anything changed here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bring your kid to work day. Hello? Hello? Scepter. Or however you pronounce that. Most of the financiers are simply not interested in the unmarked location. And if I'm being completely honest, it might not even exist. Our best option right now is to try moving one of the cabins. It would prove to be a revolutionary way to transport. I'll assemble a team for Tuesday. Alfred. This is SCP written all over it. So, scepter? That still sounds like an awkward word to say. Lots of possible combinations. Please be aware of the following guidelines when working with the cabin anomaly. Do not under any circumstances leave objects inside of the cabins. This can cause fatal injuries upon teleportation. Close the cabin doors upon exiting them. This is to maintain the interior of the cabins. Failure to do so may damage the integrity of the anomaly. Employees must conduct teleportation research one at a time. See guideline number 1. Failure to follow these guidelines will result in contract termination. Yeah, this is extremely SCP. Let's go here. Number 5, right? Number 5. Ooh. Number 1. Yep, it works. Just as described. I'm gonna guess that they loop around like this, so now I'm gonna come out of the number 3 one. No, I came out of the 1 again. Two. One. Yeah, I'm finished. 3. 1. 1 appears to be... No, 1 always goes to 2, but everything else seems to go to 1. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. What if? Let's break the rules immediately. Then we go elsewhere. What if we open all the doors except 1? Break all the rules. Yeah. I can't even close this one. Oh. I can't move. Oh. Oops. I don't think that these trees are in the sky, they're just tall trees. Oh, that's me! The contents of these tapes are very familiar. They remind you of a place similar to this one. But how do you expect to return? You watch them over and over again. The friction between the VCR and the tape wears out the plastic. They grow brittle and eventually break. All that's left are distant memories. I feel like I didn't see everything. Let's see. Oh, not this one, thank you. Oh! Hi! That wasn't there before, was it? It was? I didn't see it. Oh, he teleported away. Let's try again. Come on. This time let's go in number 1. Did I go into number 1 last time? I think I went into number 5. Leads to the same place. Watch your step. That wasn't there before. Oh, I can't... Invisible wall? Really? This can't be everything. You watch them over and over again. Damn right I do. Hey, 146. What can I do differently? I refuse to believe this is everything. I've barely done anything with the first tape. Yeah, maybe. Let's try that. Let's keep an eye on the man outside the window. Ah! Let's try tape number 1. Hey, Blackus. Was this always open? Oh, it's not even open, it's just a gap between the two. I can't do anything with it. Like, I got no useful information out of this one, at all. Oh, I guess it's... yeah. You don't teleport if the cabins are already open. That was the only piece of information you got from that one. Let's watch this one again. Nothing of interest. Once more. Okay, I'll do the thing. Then instead of effectively exiting the game or finishing the game, I'll shut off the tape. Maybe there's somebody in the room with me at that point. As in, maybe I am there in the room with me. There's nothing else here, right? No. Oh, you just have to walk deeper into the elevator for that to work. This clearly explains the symbol. I have seen a tower like that in a security room. Or from security room. What if I go the other way? Can I go the other way? I cannot go the other way. Yeah, you can't avoid that. I don't know if that happened before. It's possible I was just looking at the trap when that happened. 4142 code on the cabins? I don't know what you mean. How could I do the code there? Alright, so I'll go into this room and then I'll eject the tape. I can't eject the tape. I am mashing the eject button. Oh, like that. We could do something with teleportation there. We can warp from 4 to 2 and 4 to 1. Yeah, I'm starting to worry that I might be digging too much into this, but at the same time... I'm also thinking of the price point of this, because Unsorted Horror was 5 games of this scope, and that was free. This is a paid game. Like, it just doesn't check out. And this is if I go here without disabling the security code. Or are you digging into each page or other things, or what? Yeah, there, right there. It's a transmission tower that is in the symbol. I haven't been here since disabling lockdown. Jump scare? Now? And here we just get the code, which I already have. So nothing changed there. Okay, I'll give this one more chance. I'll warp between 4-1, 4-2. And if nothing happens, I'll be a bit disappointed. The whiteboard was just explaining things like, hey, this is the cabin numbers. Lots of combinations. Here's the symbol, which again is a transmission tower. Also, quite disappointingly, this doesn't even feel like a particularly original idea. If this is all there is to it. Because this really is just one concept from Outer Wilds. Okay, enter 4, come out from 1. Enter 2, come out of 1. Yep. That was... No, that's not what I was supposed to do. Enter 4, come out of 1. Then enter 4, come out of 2. That's what was supposed to happen. One. Then we go back to 4. We leave that door open so we can't come out of there. So we should maybe follow this cable. Go somewhere. Do that in a bit. That was 4142. No, invisible wall. Alright, I'll open all the doors, go to the magic place and try to teleport out of there. And I can't exit anymore. This is it. I guess this is really it. Wow, I'm pretty disappointed. Invisible wall. I guess that's it then. Well, that's one out of the backlog. Many times. I'm gonna say this was half an hour because, realistically, most of those playthroughs were nothing. What was the name of this developer? Mike Kublika? Something like that? Klubnika. It's like I really like the art style and like the general style that this guy does with his games. Like the way they look, the way they sound, the way you explore. I really like all of that stuff, but this really felt like it just stopped. And that's really the disappointing part about this, is that Unsorted Horror was 5 games that were comparable to this, and that's free. This one cost, I mean, granted, it cost like a couple of euros, I think. Fine. And I didn't mind paying that simply because I liked Unsorted Horror. But I feel like... Why would you call this Unsorted VHS? So, when your previous game is called Unsorted Horror, and it's an anthology of 5 other games, then having your next game be called Unsorted VHS kinda implies that it's something similar. It's also gonna be a compilation of multiple short games. But when it turns out to be just one, it's pretty disappointing, especially when that's the one you asked money for. I'm not gonna give it a rating because it's disappointing compared to what I was expecting, but if you went in expecting 20-minute little SCP story, I think for that it's pretty good. Man, I really don't like how this was named. That's honestly my biggest issue with this. It was misleading. What's next? I was really expecting that to take at least like a couple of hours. Alright. Let's move on to something very different. Give me a few minutes, I'll set up the next game, and we'll be right back.